attorney. Leeza, what do you think of what the Interior Secretary had to say there? Is this really as big a threat as we're facing in this country right now?
Great to be here with you. And he's not the only one. There are a variety of high-level U.S. government officials saying this is the AI arms race. This is the #1 factor in determining what our world will look like in the next 10, 20 years. And there's no doubt that this is a geopolitical, multidimensional crisis, and it is a tight race.
And China is the biggest threat when it comes to dominance in artificial intelligence?
It appears that China is the biggest threat, and that's not to say that the United States isn't ahead. We have the big tech talent. We have these strategic startups who are aiming and have their eyes on the prize. But there are so many pieces to the AI race that we have to be aware of. It's not just the development with the chips and the data processing, although to go to the Secretary's point, there are concerns with energy usage, and we're going to have to be efficient if we want to reach the goals of this very high-level, intense data processing for AI, for generative AI, for agentic AI. But we also have to consider the security of these assets. We need to establish cybersecurity right alongside physical national security as a top concern to protect the data centers and the IP as well.
Speaking of chips, the United States and Taiwan have always been the leaders in chip production, but now there's perhaps an ominous new headline. This from, let's see, the Wall Street Journal. It says that China's Huawei is developing a new AI chip and seeking to match NVIDIA. If China gets the capability of developing its own chips, which up till now it hasn't had, what does that do to this so-called arms race?
It ups the ante for certain, but the United States has the capabilities. We have the talent, we have the chips. Everything is in development, obviously, and we've had this proactive stance for decades. But we also have to consider that we have to protect what we have. And I've said this many times, and I am a little biased as a cybersecurity attorney, but we do have to protect these assets. When you look at where data center pieces come from, it's China. When you look at where some of these key components come from, it's China. And then we also have to consider the cyber espionage behind some of our assets as well. So while we are proactive, it's also about ensuring that the billions of dollars go to the right places. And we have hundreds of billions of dollars promised for Stargate, for cybersecurity initiatives and artificial intelligence initiatives. And it's also how we deploy these assets to every part of U.S. life.
Yeah, the president says that the money is chasing those AI chips. Listen.
AI is where it seems to be at. We have literally trillions of dollars being invested in AI. And somebody today, a very smart person, said that AI is the way to the future. I don't know if that's right or not, but certainly very smart people are investing in it heavily.
But it takes more than just investment, right?
It does. We have to have the right people behind it. We have to secure everything and deploying it in the right way. And deployment isn't just about getting our military the best tools, national security, and tech titans, but it's also about a partnership between the private and public sector.
Leeza Garber. Leeza, thanks.
Thank you.